This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of January 10th, 2023. I'm Wes Mills. Indianapolis-based agriculture and energy cooperative Co-Alliance and Signature Farms, a swine management company based in Rush County, have announced a partnership that they say will support grain and pork producers in eastern Indiana. They created Legacy Feed, a new integrated company that will produce feed and manage swine farms. Co-Alliance President and CEO Kevin Still says the partnership tops off a banner year for the ag co-op.
We had record earnings this year. Quite honestly, people that were in the ag industry this past year had good results, had good income, as did we. But the beauty about Co-Alliance, though, that we like to say our profits go back to Main Street. They don't go back to Wall Street.
Legacy Feed intends to build a feed mill in Henry County that will have 1.5 million bushels of grain storage and the capacity to produce 300,000 tons of pelleted hog feed annually. Construction will begin this spring, with completion in 2024. Texas-based CenterPoint Energy is taking another step to combine its Indiana Electric and Houston Electric business units. The utility said it is bringing both businesses under a single leadership structure. The announcement comes more than 2 years after CenterPoint originally announced the merger of both businesses. The utility did not specify if any Indiana jobs would be affected by the move. CenterPoint acquired Evansville-based Vectren Corporation in February 2019. Indiana University Health says the cost of its new downtown hospital complex will now top $4 billion, an increase of 60% over previous estimates. Just last year, the health system estimated the cost of the project would be $2.6 billion. It points to higher construction costs and a major increase in the number of patient rooms. IU Health says it plans to increase the number of private patient rooms from 672 to 864, a 29% increase. The 3 patient towers will be 16 stories tall, the upper range of the city-approved plan design. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.
Don't miss your chance to nominate a worthy business or community leader for IBJ's 40 Under 40 Awards. It's one of our most prestigious awards programs celebrating the accomplishments of leaders under the age of 40. We're on the lookout for people who have achieved a level of success that is rare at a young age. Who will be named to this year's class? We need your input. Learn more and submit your nomination by January 13th at ibj.com/nominations.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Big Wigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
The Indiana Economic Development Corporation is looking to increase the state's brand awareness on the West Coast. The organization has announced the hiring of Jillian Ox to the newly created position of West Coast Business Expansion Specialist. She'll be in charge of attracting high-tech business investments from companies and entrepreneurs in California. A native of the San Francisco Bay Area, Ox is the founder of a consulting firm that focuses on international expansion and global business development. The Indiana Department of Revenue is making several changes for individuals for the 2023 tax filing season. The amendments include rate changes for the Earned Income Credit, adoption credits, and a new form for Hoosiers with more than one wage statement. Additionally, the Revenue Department says low-income residents who received Social Security income in 2022 will need to file a tax return in order to claim the $200 automatic taxpayer refund. A crowdfunding campaign is kicked off for a community garden that would offer Evansville residents the opportunity to grow their own food and increase local food access. The IHCDA says Granddaddy's Garden Spot will use the funds to establish a garden, greenhouse, and farmer's market. The campaign's $50,000 goal must be reached by January 31st to be eligible for the IHCDA's matching grant. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.